a bit of getting used to it.
Yeah.
No, I think after that we have to kind of do a review. I want your inputs, basically, to understand, because I've been running this for 2.5 years. I'm kind of now, my brain is more or less like colored by what I see. I think for you, the starting point I feel is that you actually need to start building a rock solid foundation where people can discover you, people can find you, and you start telling who you are and what kind of product services that you actually offer to what different segments. Okay. If I'm like, I consider myself 30 years old, let's not argue. But is actually, I'm 30 now? Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah. Like every client in my life never said, "Oh, Rohan, we are paying you less. We need to pay you more."
So the first meeting is done. Now we have to go to the office to get some stuff sorted out.
So I think passion is a bit of an overrated thing, right? Let me tell you why. If it's really asked me what the thing what passionates me the most is about teaching and helping people. Okay. But I can't make enough money on it. Yeah. I also am a capitalist. I want to have my gadgets. I want to have a luxury life. Okay. Not in terms of now we are in a three-wheeler in the middle of Borella traffic. Yeah. Right? I mean, that's fine for me, but I would like to buy the new MacBook Pro. I would like to buy the new VR headset. Yeah. I want to buy my books. I want to go on a holiday. You know, those are need money. Okay. But for me in Sri Lanka, I cannot make money on teaching alone. Yeah. Because that financials don't add up for the effort versus this thing. So for me, the other passion, obviously, I mean equal passion, I wouldn't say that this passion is better than the other or type of thing. Another passion is digital marketing and building businesses and all that. Yeah. I think for me, I love the passion of building the business, and it just happened to be in digital marketing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, got it.
I never, it's like, if you look at my career, I got into digital marketing like about 6 years ago. And with Google and all that, I kind of know the subject really well. But I had a life before that where I worked for Cisco Systems. I believe that even in Cisco Systems in networking, I knew networking quite a lot better than most of the people in the market. When this entire was there, incident last week, I spoke very passionately to a client about how unfair it was, right? And the client, and he was saying, I can't remember, she was saying, you are angry. I said, no, we are not angry, we are hurt. Because that's not the way that we set out to do business, right? And we get hurt when we feel that the people we have trusted and we have wanted us to want to groom and to be successful in the company don't put their 100% when they when they come with as if don't care attitude. Because I think that's the worst thing. One of the reasons why I think I will fire a person is when I feel that they don't care. You need to care, and because if you don't care, you can't be doing this business. It's a very unforgiving, relentless job. I mean, people ask me, how do you describe doing digital marketing and a startup guy? I say it's like going into Vallavatta beach and then going to 50 meters into the beach. See, I think I told you this, right? And sitting there and waiting. First 5-10 minutes is fucking awesome because the waves are coming. You're like, oh, sand, oh, all of that, right? But it's not fun after 30 minutes, 1 hour. Because it becomes relentless. It is almost like trying to knock you off or drag you back, and you have to put all of the mental capacity to stay afloat because the waves are coming at you relentless. And for me, after 2.5 years of running the business, it's like that. It's relentless. It's one after the other. So you wake up 2 issues, you go to bed with issues. There's never a switch off moment saying everything is fine, right? But I think that is why it takes a certain kind of a mindset to be on. It takes a certain type of, I think that's why I don't think everybody can be and should try to be entrepreneurs. didn't know about that.
No.
Dude, you're looking at a guy who is a semi-finalist of SFM 101 competition.
Wow.
Dude, I have done it, right, for about 2 years. So I needed the money. I was full-time university. I didn't want to leave university. There was a pressure and there was a decision for me to decide whether I want to leave university. But then I said, what can I do to make money? So I was burning CDs and making money.
I also did that in
Yeah,
school days.
so you got to, I sold it to my university girls. Not my university girls, the female who are in university, and I sold them the kind of all of this.
For 2 years in school.
$250 per CD. Those are the romantic days. And then I realized it's not enough, then I need to do a job, and I thought, okay, I have 3 days. 3 days is like Friday night, Saturday, Sundays. I'm not doing anything. I mean, it's also a very interesting time. One of the reasons why I tell people that I'm capable of doing what I can do is because I never had a girlfriend. I had so much time, right? And without having the drama and anything to worry about. So I spoke to a friend of mine and said, Machan, can you get me some interviews on radio and all that? Nothing. But at that time there were paper advertisements asking for radio DJs. So I applied. I went to FM 99 voice test. I went to Legends. I went to Sun FM. All of them turned me down. They said, your voice is too harsh. Your voice is not good. Right? Then I was thinking like, okay, so because I wasn't going to be a radio presenter, I just wanted to work in the night and make some money. My intention was only that. But so because they turned me down, I was like, okay, now what is the next thing I can do? Then it became I'll be a nightclub DJ. Right? I didn't know anything about nightclub DJing at that time, other than and at that time you had to know it's just like taking a laptop, because nobody really had a laptop. It was like turntables, and if you're very good, you had like this very interesting 300 CD pack. Because that was the guy who carried the 300 CD pack was the king, right?
The ultimate level,
right? So I think I had a friend who was also interested, and we got a gig. And I said, Machan, can you teach me DJing? And he said, okay, but you have to come to Kandy with me. I was like, okay. And he said, I can't, I'm not going to give you a lot of money, but I'll pay you some money. But you come with me and help me again. So I used to finish my Moratua practicals on Friday by 3:30 in the afternoon. Catch the intercity, go to Peta. Catch the intercity, go to Kandy. Land in Kandy at about 8:39. Stand next to, not even touching the console, because you have no idea. And the guy who's playing wouldn't even let me. I'm like standing next to the guy, the resident DJ who's playing, and I was to watch him play. So I used to do it for about a couple of months, and then there were little by little, when he was like, okay, you play for half an hour, and because there's nobody in the dance floor. So I started playing, and then we used to sleep at 6 o'clock on Saturday morning. I woke up at about 10 o'clock, and I practiced till about 1 or 2 until my friend woke up. And then we both had lunch and walked around in Kandy City and come back again Saturday night. And Sunday morning 6 o'clock I used to catch the intercity and then come back to Colombo by 10 o'clock. So I somehow now by that time Kandy gig was closing down. They kind of kicked us out, saying we are not good DJs.
That was fun.
That was fun. So I was looking at how to do DJing in Colombo. And then luckily for me, there was an entity called Footwork DJs. They were looking for a DJ, and I went for an interview, and the guy said, okay, come on board, and I became what we call from a resident DJ to what is known at least at that time called mobile DJ. So mobile DJs are the guys who carry speakers and go to parties, set it up and play parties. So I have played in every banquet hall, every rooftop, every house, most of the corners of Colombo.
Seriously?
Yeah, for about 2.5 years.
That part I never heard.
Yeah, so the nicest part is, when you're playing and when you're a DJ, girls like you. They hate you that after the party you have to carry the speakers to the van, and the entire romance is gone. Right? So it was fun, and I did it for about 2.5 years. My intent was only to make money. It wasn't anything, and I loved 31st January. 31st December parties because I made the most amount of money on that night.
Yeah.
At that time, for one night, I made 1,500 for December 31st dinner dance. So, I mean, a lot of experiences and all that, and I also have played at the Temple Trees for the Prime Minister's private party.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was, and I also have played a Muslim wedding in a closed room from a monitor. Because they don't allow the DJs to be seen and all that at the wedding. So it's and so much experience. So that's my second intention.
Oh, that's cool.
That's very cool, right?
Yeah.
And it goes a little something like this.